Yo, welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today we're gonna start into the Windbloom Festival. Excuse me if I sound a little bit tired. I am really tired and also not in the bestest of moods because something very terrible just happened yesterday. But the Windbloom Festival is ending, so we gotta do this. Oh, come on, not even a single pigeon. Oh, that's a shame. Anyways, we're back to the Windbloom Festival. You can already see the usual decorations around here, and I don't see any character standing anywhere, but we're supposed to go to... Oh my god, it looks so beautiful. Maybe this can cheer me up a little bit. Here we are, back at Catherine in MONDSTADT.
Hey there, Catherine!
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future.
Huh?
With the arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones. But it's customary to do this oneself without assistance. Think of this period as the off-season for the MONDSTADT branch of the Adventurers Guild. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Good to know. She says like, spring is in the air. I'm like, turning around to look out my window. Everything looks grey and dead, and I was like, are you sure about that?
Ew. Gross.
My exact reaction. Why are you telling us?
You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last two glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels
That
like.
was very detailed, Paimon.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Who's interrupting me? Is it Kaya?
Traveler!
Oh.
Paimon!
Oh.
Thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Immediately the disappointment in my voice. Hi there.
Whoa, Sucrose?
Oh, right. Oh my god, no, we're gonna see Albedo. Has he ever been in the Windbloom Festival before, though? I mean, he's on the banner, so I'm assuming he will make his appearance, but I don't think he has been in any Windbloom Festival, or like, let alone in... He didn't really have that much screen time in happy moments. He was always like fighting for his life in Dragonspire. Whoa, Sucrose?
Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. Phew. Okay, here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windbloom Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love. Nice one! So how did they decide who to appoint anyway? They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen.
This weapon seems a bit arbitrary.
I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
Wow.
Is that a test tube?
Wow.
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
Yo, that's like taking COVID samples.
Sounds fascinating.
Disgusting.
Are you gonna use them in your research?
And she's gonna open them every now and then and just take a smell. It's like, refreshing.
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
It's literally just air, but however, I'm gonna roll with it.
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't
Talking
you?
about air, yes.
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to.
She's like, I take breath samples of everyone in Mondstadt directly after waking up, and I put this all in the same test tube, trying to recreate a fragrance that smells exactly like this. Ugh. Enough to make a grown man faint. Enough to make Cyrus from the Adventurers Guild faint.
Anyway, I'm still missing one final breath of joy.
I'm not doing it. It's so gross. Ew.
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy.
Okay then. Sorry, Paimon, me first. I eat raw onions for breakfast. I eat them like apples.
Madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy.
Ew. Ew. Meaty breath. Paimon, be serious.
Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay?
Oh, that's enough to make me feel disgusted in the morning. It's not morning, actually. It's 5 p.m. It doesn't change the fact I just got out of bed 2 hours ago.
So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something?
It's just breathing.
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows?
German people are so weird. I'm allowed to say that I'm German myself.
In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during
And being German myself means being weird myself. Yes, I listen to Youngblood. His album is literally called Weird, okay? Don't come for me, I love him.
For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective. Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf. Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help.
You want me to help you find people to help people to let me find people to help you people?
Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windbloom Festival and all. Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how to approach this...
Well, if everyone in Mondstadt is being busy with Mondstadt festivities and can't help arranging such Mondstadt festivities, how about we bring someone in from Sumeru who doesn't partake in Mondstadt festivities because they're from Sumeru, but now they can partake in Mondstadt festivities because we're bringing them to Mondstadt to help with the Mondstadt festivities. Mondstadt festivities.
Yes, you're right.
Thank you. Help.
Well, if he's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking, anyway.
And the eating and the breathing into test tubes, yes.
But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet
No.
madame? Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Kale is already here, oh my god.
Oh, sure.
Is she the package? Is this like in The Last of Us when they're like saying, oh, you gotta smuggle something across the border? Okay, give me the product. Oh, it's a child. Well,
Be right back.
Just to clarify, I have been an original star of The Last of Us since 2013, and not just because of the HBO series. Had to make my point clear.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive at Mondstadt?
Oh my god, if we don't see Kale and Amber interaction, I'm gonna be pissed. Kale, hey, no, turn around, the other way.
Let's go say hi.
The other way, I'm here. Wait for me. Oh, there she is. A gathering of Outlanders. It's one person from another nation, as far as I'm aware. But okay. Oh my god. Anyone else? Nope.
Kale, hey!
Oh, the sunset looks so pretty.
Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances? You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
Why don't we have hangout events for her so far? That would be so cool. I need them.
No, don't worry. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I was just looking at a MONDSTADT children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like a prophecy. If you can do these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing. And what does these things refer to? Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look.
Show me something.
I asked the lady who owns the store about it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Perhaps we can ask a friend about this later. Is it gonna be Albedo? We're gonna ask the dog. Oh, hi, Sucrose.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned?
How could you hear it? You were standing like so far away.
Oh, it was called The Boar Princess.
Oh, I have that in my collection. I just don't read.
That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all. Do you know her?
Who's this random person talking to me? Please help.
Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest. Hello.
Oh my god, 2 socially awkward people, help. That's actually a real life encounter of my everyday life. Welcome. Just kidding, I'm just awkwardly standing there.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy.
Should we do a favor and leave them alone so it gets even more awkward?
So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real? Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything.
Why not?
The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that.
Maybe it was meant for Klee to read.
Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
Hasn't Kaya done similar things before with his love poems at the Windbloom Festival, where he secretly had like a war declaration to Venti written in an old Canarian language or something?
That's a great take. I love it. Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child's feelings?
Too many people in this franchise, probably.
Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose?
I mean, we literally have a character called Child and everyone wants to hurt his feelings, so that's fair enough.
If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something?
Oh my god, the good fairy from Shrek.
I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation. With no other information on hand or prior research to compare against, I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering. Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more.
Why are they zooming in on her face like that?
But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time?
Would you like to get the Lantern of Utmost Joy? Do you want to breathe into a test tube? God. Imagine if Sucrose wouldn't even have introduced herself. She's like taking out the test tube, just like putting it right in front of Kale's lips very awkwardly, being like, okay, breathe.
Well, yes. I mean, if possible. Then, what would you wish for, Kale? I'd wish for a better personality.
Why would you say something like that? There's nothing wrong with your personality. You're just gonna believe in yourself to overcome the shyness.
Uh-huh.
You're not like a bad person or anything.
Huh?
The fuck is going on?
You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already.
Thank you, exactly.
That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do...
Oh my god! Oh my god, I've been waiting for this.
I know that voice!
Oh my god, they haven't seen each other in so long. Oh my god! Oh my god, Amber screen time.
Kale! Whew. You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you... finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to MONDSTAT before?
Aww.
Mm-hmm. A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in MONDSTAT.
Oh my god, are we gonna see Jean and will Jean recognize? I think Jean has seen her. I haven't really read the webtoon that much, but I know Jean was involved in it.
So ever since my Elazar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to MONDSTAT and tell them all the news that I've been cured.
Great. Aww.
Thanks. If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me. Sure, go right ahead. Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now?
Of course.
I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
You can count on us.
Awesome. See you later then.
Yeah. Are you okay?
You alright there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope? I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
It's not gonna be any playable characters, I think. Otherwise, they would have been on the banner, but they're not, so... Or maybe Tignari will be here? I don't think so, I don't think. It's just the NPCs. Don't get my hopes up. Not gonna get my hopes up. No hopes are up here. Oh my god, Sino! And Tignari! Okay.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't see spoilers that they would be here too, what the hell?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to MONDSTAT.
I don't know why I need these two specific characters to see them interact with each other, but I really need to see Tignari and Wenty.
Because it is the true great Vayu Viastra.
The what? Oh, it's also the first time we actually see Tignari and Sino interact together, I think. Like, actually, not in a flashback. The ship from Twitter, oh my god, I didn't even realize. Oh my god.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get
Oh
it.
my god, I didn't expect Sumeru and MONDSTAT to have a crossover this soon. Like, Kale makes
View,
sense, but this...
Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra. No?
Are you like trying to make a joke here, or...
Kainari! Sino! Over
Oh
here!
my god.
Whew, am I glad to see you.
I'm glad I'm not skipping this event, oh my god. Like, I wouldn't, but I almost had to for personal reasons.
And who's this young lady?
Sucrose.
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met.
Actually just forgot her name.
Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Pleased to meet you.
Meanwhile, Sucrose is going through the same thing as Kale just said. Oh no, I'm gonna meet more people. How am I about to do this?
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to MONDSTADT.
Also, if any character from MONDSTADT would be the counterpart to Sino, I would like to see him interact with D-Look, because I think they probably have some things in common.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before.
But now you're here with us. And with your friends.
What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and 2 especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
Gonna meet Timaeus, my favorite character. He's so important.
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo,
Oh, right.
MONDSTADT's genius alchemist.
I forgot about him already.
Oh, please, Sucrose.
Oh.
Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Did it just get like cold in here, or...?
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Did you feel this fresh breeze? Did the temperature change?
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the
I don't really know if he's fun to hang out with. He's just there. Oh my god, he has about the same vibes as Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's like that episode where they're like trying to go on vacation and Jake brings the boss with them. That's like how it feels when Albedo joins in on a fun event. Everyone introduces themselves and exchanges pleasantries.
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out. Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to MONDSTADT. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
I'm Party Sino and Vacation Technari.
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders. And Kale's was traveling musician.
How old are you? Like 5?
Very much so.
I love making my own silly replies without reading what the actual game answer has to say, and then my character's just like straightly answering to whatever shit I've been saying.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to MONDSTADT instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult.
What type of saying is that? As much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket? I've never heard that before. Do people actually say that? Does it make sense? What does it mean?
Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
What is he sketching? Is he like making a portrait of Tignari or Sino?
Then please, allow me to help.
This goes onto Twitter. Drawing Tignari naked.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct?
I just had to check if the mark is here, and you can never trust this guy.
If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand, perhaps you might give me the chance to review them later. But before that, I invite the three of you to look at this.
Food and lodging arrangements, accommodations, one of Mr. Goff's other properties, priority, the Adventurers Guild reception area, backup plan to be confirmed, food, group meals on the first day following, which are all free to make their own arrangements amidst the city's various restaurants and taverns. Self-catering facilities will be prepared at lodgings. Outdoor activities considering our guest sightseeing interests. Sucrose, Timaeus, myself, and some of the Knights of Favelnius can accompany our guests. Splitting in groups where necessary. Obtaining souvenirs. Multiple collection methods. With wind comes glory. The outdoors themselves, creation for alchemy, and handcrafting are all possibilities. Scientific observations, emphasis on botany. Official business, no such needs at the moment.
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
Impressive Okay, so he wasn't drawing.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant, nor a musician. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in MONDSTADT. Take a look, and should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board.
You're not included in this.
That's why it's called tagging along!
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve. Thank you.
So do you actually want to introduce yourself as that to the other people we're gonna meet?
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents!
I can help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. MONDSTADT's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
I'm looking forward to it already.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
What a nice chill event to play after just finishing whatever just happened in Sumeru last episode. I didn't even get to talk about it, the whole thing with Aether's sister and Aether not being from this world, but Lumine being from this world. Like, what actually happened? I don't know.
Hey Sarah, can we have a cold cut platter to
But
go?
we'll get back on that topic probably in a couple episodes, because there's also a new Traveler World quest with Dainsleif again.
Sure, coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything else?
Oh my god. That'll be all.
Okay, yeah, that'll be all.
But they're forcing me to pay for Paimon. Yeah, come on, give me that sweet madame.
Yay! You're the best person in the whole wide world!
That's like going grocery shopping with kids.
Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a wind bloom.
Just don't ruin your appetite for later.
No need to worry about that. Paimon can make room for good food.
All right, just a moment.
In the time it takes her to pack up the cold cut platter, Paimon polishes off the sweet madame.
That was great. If that was a wind bloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Wind Bloom Festival every day.
If Paimon eats too much, can she even still like float, or is she like too full? And the belly is getting too heavy, you know, to keep those little wings. Does Paimon have wings? No, Paimon doesn't even have wings. Paimon has a cape. Wow. You know, I wouldn't forget about this if they would actually give me Paimon as a flying souvenir, like whatever the heck this is. Get over to the camp. Which camping site? Alright. Why are we camping outside the city if we can like literally stay at Goff Grand Hotel or something? Ah. All right. This thing is back, the rhythm game. Ah, I'm stuck. Oh, okay, that's cute. Oh, I actually want to do this with friends in real life. At this location, Imagine, by the sea.
Alright, looks like we're all
But the
here.
weather is so ugly in real life. We're not late, are we?
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a professional. I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down.
Everyone brings out their food and starts cooking. After a delicious feast, everyone sits around the campfires.
That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a MONDSTAT specialty. As far as edible MONDSTAT plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. So if I had to guess... small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in MONDSTAT, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally. Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
You didn't, but now that you said it, it's kinda awkward.
Tainari, while we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
I don't think so, but Razor exists.
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
I don't know if Razor would go that far. It could still be him, though.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision?
Maybe Paimon can actually... Oh my god, is it the unknown god?
Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Sounds sus to me.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
Is he trying to be fun? Oh my... Was this whole thing just a joke? Oh, he has to stop.
No? Not funny?
Oh my god, I just remembered, wasn't that something like in his character menu or something before he came out that they said that he tries to make jokes but they're just not funny? Was that him? Oh my god, now they're bringing it into the game as well. Oh god.
Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
I gotta stop him from explaining. Oh my god, maybe he was doing it on purpose so Kale doesn't feel awkward anymore.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. The bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Embarrassing.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to MONDSTAT may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject!
Yes.
Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something?
So you put these theories to test.
Hey!
Come on, flying watermelon.
I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
Don't hurt his feelings like that.
Ah, I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite some time now.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here at MONDSTADT, Sino. Actually, it feels like you're a completely different person.
Yeah, he's on vacation. He's like Vacation Terry in that episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer.
Shut up.
Hmm? It's not?
It actually is hilarious in a very weird way.
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
That's so adorable, actually. Oh my god.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
I just can't help but crack up the way he's like talking nonsense, but like in this very calm and like concentrated voice.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
It's working on me.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
Is she like diagnosing him with some shit?
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose.
Oh my god, he just giggled. Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose MONDSTADT as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of MONDSTADT's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Yeah, because it's called Kala Lily. Oh my god.
Kale's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very MONDSTADT. There's also cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Everyone's had enough of this shit. He's the first person to get uninvited.
Moving swiftly on.
Uninvited from a road trip.
Wow. He just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down.
I like the awkward soundtrack.
I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about MONDSTADT's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. Two birds with one stone.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
Are you sure about that?
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Oh my god.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
Yes.
And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Calx for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Calx was a MONDSTADTer, so I should try my luck there.
Calx? Isn't
I'll
that...
pay though.
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to MONDSTADT in search of Calx.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh no.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
The tension.
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual. Please, just call me Albedo.
That's literally like when you meet your online friends at a convention and you're like referring to them as, oh, you're Stinky Feet cosplay or something. You know, silly online names like that. And they're like, you can just call me Emily or something.
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now. All of
This
us.
is starting to feel even more like a cosplay convention now.
Our conversations have been deep and interesting. And Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes.
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice.
I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
I'm pretty sure I said something like this exactly when I first met Tagnari.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
Why would you ever put yourself to that?
My jokes.
And why us?
You like them?
No, don't make me suffer more.
I do.
Oh my god, he's so weird.
Really? I didn't see you
Yeah,
laughing.
because he's physically unable to.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them
He
fun.
just wants you to make a fool of yourself, don't follow it.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
Did we burn the food?
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look?
No, I
too?
want to hear the jokes. No, no, no! Albedo, what did you do to us? Why are you doing this?
I'd be grateful if you could check on Sucrose. As for our new friends here, leave them to me.
Oh my god. Hi there.
Well, Albedo and Sucrose were delightful, but this was still an exhausting meal.
So, a good joke is not necessarily required to make people laugh at them.
The cooking pot. Is everything okay?
I don't know, but also I need to make a wish. Because I have one pull. Oh, not on DS banner, on this one. Oh man. Come on. Give me something for his bad joke. Oh wait, can I buy a thing from the shop or is the shop empty already? Ah, it's gone. God damn it. Do I have something here? No, I don't. Oh man, I should start doing my dailies again. Hey there.
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
Don't let it get you down.
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess we'll have to do this again another day. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kali seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking.
I got that feeling as well.
Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's the one who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But Anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
Alright, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too?
I know how I can find out.
Right.
I'll be back shortly.
Alright, let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime. We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
God.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a 5th time.
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for some reason.
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
It's kind of sweet to see how Albedo is trying to involve himself more with these people, because he's like, I don't know, maybe he's getting tired of MONDSTADT people not being too much into research, because everyone's like, oh, freedom, drinking. There's like people like Tignari and Sino come in, and he's like, oh my god, I want to be like them.
Found you!
Oh my god, hello Eula.
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since 2 of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way.
You know who would find Sino's jokes funny? Amber, probably.
Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Aww. Oh, that's adorable.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
Right, he was also in a webtoon. As I said, I didn't read that far, but I know that he was in a webtoon as well, so they probably met there.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
Yes, we should preserve our energy.
All right, I'll start packing.
Also, I hope you can unlock the new minigames for me, so I can farm some Primogems maybe and make another pull this episode. Everyone packs up and says their goodbyes in the dark of the night.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you?
Oh, ooh, that's interesting.
Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this
Oh yeah,
time.
that's true.
We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move!
And who else is probably gonna be there? We have Kaya, we have Rosaria, we have Diluc. Also, do we have a menu with minigames? No, we don't. We can't access the minigames so far. Also, I found Winty, he's here. As I hope this event will go smoothly this time too. What are you working on? I'm preparing to welcome guests here. We've all got sorts of fun activities lined up for the Windbloom Festival. Some of the events are being held outside the city due to the large areas needed, so without a guide to tell people here things are happening, some of them are going to miss out. That's why I've been stationed here and put in charge of introducing the festival's activities to everyone. Well, tell me about it. These are 3 events taking place during the festival: Battles of Breeze, Flora Pursuit, and Breezy Snapshots. This activity I'm in charge of specialty is Battles of Breeze. The other 2 representatives should also be at their stations and make some final preparations. Everyone's pretty excited, so here's the smooth running of this year's Windbloom Festival. May you have a happy time as well. Okay, so I can't play them yet. as much as I would like to end the episode here, I actually have to keep playing for a bit. I don't know if it goes too long. You know what? I'm gonna make a cut here, just because that would be probably the better for the story right now, and I hope I can record some more tomorrow when I'm back home. See you! Until then, just bye-bye.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.